and we made it to our main event of the evening. It's going to be the Huntington Beach Voyagers taking on the Charlotte Royals, the Season 0 Beta Bowl rematch. I love this matchup every single time. You never know what's going to happen. We got a lot of playmakers on both sides. We got the Dustin Johnson, brothers doing their thing on Charlotte, taking on the Action Jackson, the Dexter Jackson, all the brothers doing their thing all over on Huntington Beach. Huntington Beach was our champions, our United Bowl champions last season, and they're looking to make it 2 in a row as they start the campaign off against a real tough Charlotte team. I can't wait to see how this one goes down. But before we get started, make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our homies, like I always say, doing their things on the back end. Shout out to the admins, Casey Colby, and the homie that's running the whole show, Caboose, doing their thing. We need some more people helping out in that side as BOG, our board of governors as well. So if you're interested, come join the fold. See if you can help us make some decisions in certain aspects. We could use all the help we can get, but I think we're doing a pretty damn good job, if I do say so myself. That being said, make sure you show some love to our affiliates as well. We got the homies doing their thing in the WSL, the World Simulation League, doing their thing on the basketball court. Then we got Goals, Great One Hockey Sim League on the ice. So make sure you show some love to all of our homies there. Head to the link in the description so we can go ahead and get you on the field on either of those leagues, and our league, of course. You gotta show some love to our league. So outside of that, I think we're ready to go ahead and check out what we're going to do in this one. It's going to be a good one as per the verdict. They're saying that Charlotte has a 43% chance, not 100%, like half and half, but as you can see, it's pretty even all around. Dave's saying that they're going to have a pretty good game as Charlotte, but the other ones are leaning towards Huntington Beach. So it's only one way to figure out who's going to come out on top. I have all the settings all ready to go. I'm ready to go. If you're ready to go, let's get this one kicked off and wrap up week number 1. Been a fun week so far, seeing all the new players do their thing, seeing all the storylines unfold. But we got to see how we do in our latest game here, the final game of week number 1. Gonna be a good game here as Huntington Beach is gonna start this one off. They're gonna be in the white. Charlotte will be in the light blue, as they should. We're underway here. It's gonna be Joseph taking this to the 15-yard line. It's gonna be 1st and 10 here for Huntington Beach. Let's see how Action Jackson and the gang shows out. There goes Jackson again for his first carry. And he's looking to get that MVP trophy this time around. If he didn't get it last year, this is definitely his year. He was kind of clamoring a bit, and for good reason. He had probably one of the greatest seasons we've ever seen. It's going to be Giovanni Walker getting that first down on that play. 1st and 10 here, and Huntington Beach is moving the chains. Nick Lockett versus TJ Hendricks. If anyone was here for season 0, you know that these two quarterbacks were teammates. Actually for Huntington Beach, but now they're on 2 different squads going up against each other. Nickel wideout recovers the fumble. There, Action Jackson let it hit the ground. They're going to fake it past the left side, caught by Walker again. It's going to be 3rd and 1 situation coming up here for Huntington Beach. Charlotte hasn't found a stop yet, but plenty of time left. 12 minutes 30 seconds left in this first quarter. They're going to go for the pass quick across the middle, and there goes Joseph down the middle of the field, and he's not going to get caught. Touchdown, Huntington Beach, just like that. They're on the board. They're looking to take over early. All it took was 3 minutes. Wow. 3 minutes, 3 catches, 3 seconds left in the first 3 minutes of this ball game. And Huntington Beach is already up 7-0, just like that. How do you do, Voyagers? Charlotte looking to match that with these. Felix Deschlong champs. The new kicker here for Huntington Beach, going to send it to Deli Bird, taking it up the middle of the field to the 21-yard line. Here comes TJ Hendricks and the gang, looking to get their team involved in this offense. Hendricks hit his fumbles, and Sassafras going to take it, and that's going to be holding on Dustin Hughes, and that's going to be a touchdown, and that's going to be a quick touchdown for Huntington Beach, their first play on offense. It results in points for the defense, and that's going to be a fumble recovery for the touchdown. Deschlong Champs makes this 14-0. That's going to be a quick shift over to Huntington Beach's side in regards to momentum. And wow, that's tough breaks there for Charlotte, but they shall get the ball back just like that. Let's see if they can get it round up in the second attempt on offense. It's going to be Deli Bird taking this one up the field to the 20-yard line, to around where they started, to 21-yard line. Three wideout set here for Charlotte. They're going to send a blitz again. It doesn't get home, but there goes Dustin Johnson. That's a good start, but they're already in a 14-0 hole before they can even blink. Plenty of game left, definitely. It's going to be the final 11 minutes of the first quarter. Hendricks going to get sacked again. He does go mutton busting on the play. 3rd and 10. Mutton busting. It's going to be Hendricks passing this one right side. It's going to be Dustin Johnson again for a second catch, but that is not enough for the first down. Now you can have Huntington Beach get more comfortable in this offense. They're going to try something reckless, I'm sure. See if they can put up 21-0 before they can even think. It's going to be Trey Smith on the return, taking that one to the 31-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. Hand off, Action Jackson again. He's going to fall forward for about 8 to start this drive off. 2nd and 2. Taking the handoff. Going to pass that right side. No one home. Is going to be 3rd and 2 coming up. Also, we need more explosive plays in this game. Action Jackson going that. I called an explosive play and they give me one. 1st and 10 to the 41-yard line. There goes the number 2 guy for the MVP race, already at 35 yards. And we're not even halfway through the first quarter. We're going to give it to him again. He's going to get another 5 or 6. And they're venturing closer to field goal range once again. 8 minutes left in the first quarter. And they're just doing what they want to do. Lockett passing again, looking right side, and that should have been picked off right to the defender, but the defender could not reel it in. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. Hand off Jackson, no dice. It's going to be 4th and 4. Nice job by the former OCSU Stallion, Ashley Royal, making the play. And that's going to slow down their offense, hold them to 3. That's what they want to do. Deschlong Champs with the kick. And it's going to bounce out from 52. No good. And that's exactly what Charlotte needed. Now they can see if they can punch some points in this offense. Let's see if they can get Dustin Johnson and the gang more involved. Going to be handoffs. Going to be DeAndre Henry. He's going to get a couple yards. Make that a few. 2nd and 7 here. Go. 6 minutes left in the first. Handoff again. DeAndre Henry slapped. That's going to be David Koala on the play. 3rd and 7 coming up here. Looking for the conversion. Charlotte has yet to get an offense very consistent up to this point. It's going to be Hendricks passing deep right side and incomplete. And another stop here from Huntington Beach. The crowd in Charlotte is letting them hear their disdain at the current moment, but still plenty of time left for them to do something. It's going to be Morrison on the way with this punt. It's going to be Smith on the return, taking that one up the middle of the field to around the 23-yard line. And here comes Huntington Beach once again. Rocket passing it again, looking left side, and you cannot leave that man running by himself. To midfield is Action Jackson. You got to make sure you keep a man on him at all times if you want yourself to have a good defensive set against Huntington Beach. 1st and 10 here. They're going to give him the handoff, and he's smacked in the backfield. There goes McKnight on the tackle. 2nd and 14 coming up here for Charlotte. Handoff, Action Jackson, another big gain up the right side. Inside the 35 they go. And Huntington Beach is once again looking cool, calm, and collected on offense, keeping the Charlotte defense at bay. Handoff again to Jackson, another 4 yards or so. Final 3 minutes of the first quarter. Huntington Beach is content with letting that run game fly, but they're going to play fake it to him, see if they can catch him off guard. They do just that. Nickel wide up with the catch, and that's going to be 1st and 10 for Huntington Beach right at the 21-yard line. Pitch left side. Can they get the stop? No, they can not. Action Jackson waltzes in after making that first man miss, and it was ball game at that point. And the field goal here will make Charlotte pass the sticks. That is that Madden terminology right there. When you get that 21-0, this game over. But we don't do that here in the USFA. Still plenty of game left here for Charlotte to make some moves. They're going to need to get something started ASAP, where it's going to be a long game for them. Right now, they couldn't ask for a worse start of the game, but still have 3 quarters left in this one to make some moves. Delibird taking that pass to 20 to the 22-yard line. Charlotte looking for some points. Any type of points will break the stride here, cut into this deficit. It's going to be a 3 wideout set. Hendricks passing this one immediately. Left side, caught by Johnson. A juke move, and if he stayed in bounds, he would have kept on running, but that's going to be 1st and 10 nonetheless at the 35. That's exactly what Charlotte needs. Get that man involved. He can make some plays if he has the ball in hands. Pass left side, caught by the Delibird. That's another solid start there for Charlotte. As the first quarter starts to wind down, I think maybe a couple more plays, and that should wrap this one up. Actually, just this one play here. This will wrap this quarter up. Looking for a play, right side, and incomplete. Nope, it's going to be incomplete, so it is going to stop this play. One more play in the first quarter, I suppose. Big 3rd down here for Charlotte. It's going to be sending the blitz, but the pass off the mark looked like that pressure up the middle affected that play. And we still have some time here in the first quarter. And it looks like it's going to be Huntington Beach is going to usher us into the second quarter as the ball rolls into the end zone for the touchback, and nothing has really went right here for Charlotte. Huntington Beach is looking like a man amongst boys at the current moment, but with 45 more minutes in his ball game, Charlotte has all the time in the world to work their way back into this one. So in order for them to do that, they'll have to slow that man down right there, and that's not going to be a good start down the sidelines, and he has that speed maxed out for a reason. Touchdown Huntington Beach, and that's going to be another touchdown just like that, and it's not looking pretty for Charlotte. And it's going to be a 4-touchdown game here for Huntington Beach, and it looks like they're trying to usher in a real big game here for Action Jackson. Already well over 100 yards, and he's looking to potentially break his own record for rushing yards in the game. And he can't really do it in a better time with the time actually being a lot more for him to actually do more yards and more damage. So right now, Charlotte is looking a little lost right now. They do have a new general manager here, so still have time to work out the kinks, but this is a real tough team to start your manager with. Look at the the pass played there to Dustin Johnson. That's a good start there to get into Huntington Beach territory. They'll need to do a lot more of that if they want to come back in this game. 4 touchdowns back. Pitch left side. DeAndre Henry got a little blocks there. Gain of 5 on the play. Second and 5 here. Pitch left side again. Nice blocking again. Gain of around 4. Make that 3. It's 3rd and 2 here. And I think they are in field goal range, but I'm sure they will need a touchdown if they really want to do something. 3rd and 2. Hand off. Going to fall forward. And he got turned around, but they're going to give him the forward progress. Down to the 34-yard line they go. And Charlotte's keeping this ball moving. Hendricks passing it again. Looking middle of the field. Got Dustin Johnson. A juke move inside the 15 they go. And here comes that Charlotte offense that I was waiting on. A little bit too late in my personal opinion, but still got time for them to work something. They could get some turnovers and get some quick stops. Hendricks looking for a man wide open. He's got him. Harrison Baker into the end zone. Touchdown Charlotte. That's what they needed right there. Probably the best drive we've seen all day. And it's good to see that all of our teams so far has hit the end zone this week. So that's real good to see. From all of our not collegiate, but all of our professional teams, all hitting the scoreboard and all getting a touchdown. So Charlotte, they chopped down 1/4 of the deficit with that drive right there, but they'll need some stops, and they could get back into this game. Perhaps an interception or so, or get a fumble like what Huntington Beach did against them, and they're going to get back in this ball game. Still have 41 more minutes in this ball game, plenty of time for them to actually put some work in, but they'll need to work this in now. And a nice stop there by that defense there, holding them to 2. Cannot afford to let Action Jackson get free on those big gains. You see right there, he's already over 150 yards rushing. Nikolaka passing again, right side, no one home on that one. Charlotte with the chance to get off the field here. This is exactly what they need. See right there, 5 for 8, 109 yards. And no need to pass if your running back is doing damage like this. Passing it right side and incomplete. And that's going to be 4th down coming up here for Charlotte. Another chance for them to get some points, perhaps work their way into this ball game. Another 40 minutes left for them to rumble. It's going to be Christo Render taking that to the 30-yard line. I believe that was their first punt of the game. 1st and 10 coming up here. 5 wide out set. Hendricks passing it. Had to throw that one away. Had a couple men open on the left side, but did not have enough time to decipher where he should place the ball. 2nd and 10. Hendricks passing this one. Hit as he throws, but it's going to be caught by Ruiz. It's going to make it 3rd and manageable here, and they need the conversion. Hit as he throws, but it's going to be Henry catching that, and that's just a lot of white jerseys he had to get through. Nice job by Johnson, Jimmy Johnson, to be exact, for a 4th and 6 setup, and Huntington Beach is getting back on this football field. Gonna be Smith on the return, taking that to around the 20-yard line to the 23-yard line. So let's see how Huntington Beach does on this drive. 8 minutes, 25 seconds left. They have a 3-score lead to work with. And the handoff to Jackson up the middle. Another decent enough gain that Charlotte makes sure that he doesn't get free after that first contact. 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Handoff again. Jackson makes the first man miss, the second, the third man miss, and just outruns everyone else. And he does it again. Touchdown, Huntington Beach. That boy just too damn good. What can I say? 35-7, and we still have 7 minutes left in this quarter to work with. Huntington Beach looking to get past 60 if they can. It's going to be PAT up, PAT good. And once that man is wide open, he's just a menace to society. I don't know what to say about him. What can be said that hasn't been said about this man? It's going to be kickoff right here. And if he keeps on going like this, he's going to be breaking 300 yards on this game here. It's going to be down to the 20-yard line here for Charlotte, pretty much put in the exact same position post their first touchdown. Before the first touchdown. So they're going to need to keep the offense rolling and had a man wide open. But once again, that pressure was just too much for him to contend with. It's going to be 2nd and 10. And I believe the awareness statistic helps avoid plays like that. So got to make sure you update. Pass left side incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. This is the last thing that they want right now is a quick stop and giving it back to the offense that just ran the ball over 80 yards. Hendricks looking for a man on the field, caught by Baker. Did have that touchdown earlier, and he's doing this thing. 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Going to be interesting to see how these stats look like. But I have a feeling that Huntington Beach is leading in quite a few areas. Handoff here. DeAndre Henry, gain of around 4 on the play. This clock continues to roll on. 6 minutes, 20 seconds. Should be under 6 after this accelerated clock. It is. Yeah, let's see what they do here. Pitch left side. Got a whole bunch of space. And that's going to be another first down here for Charlotte. Going to keep the chains moving. Going to be throwing this left side and just a little bit out of reach for the receiver. Not enough time for him to settle in the pocket. That defense from Huntington Beach has been harassing TJ Hendricks all game long. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Pitch and throws, hit, its fumbles. Is going to be recovered by the offensive lineman there. Sassafras making the sack. It's going to be 3rd and 20 here. Solid day so far. I believe he also had that fumble recovery and the touchdown as well. You seen how fast he was moving. Pass left side. Once again, the pressure just all in his face. And it's going to be 4th and 20. That drive had some promise, but the defense said no. Right in the nick of time. 4 minutes, 25 seconds left in the second quarter. It's going to be sent away. It's going to be Smith on the return. Taking that past the 20 and not too much further. But as we've seen from Huntington Beach already, it really doesn't matter how far they are. If they leave that man, Action Jackson, open again, it's going to be another set of points. It's going to be run up the middle. Action Jackson falls forward for about 7. Make that 6. And you're closer to the 2-minute warning. I don't think Huntington Beach cares at this current moment. Another fake of the handoff. A lot of clutter in the middle of the field. And it looked like Giovanni Walker just ran out of the clutter and got the catch for the first down. It's going to move the chains there for Huntington Beach inside Charlotte territory. Going to be Action Jackson again. He's not going to break away for that big gain like you wanted, but it does get him to the 30-yard line. Another first down here for Huntington Beach. They're looking to get 40 by halftime, and they're definitely in pace of doing so. Another handoff, reverse play, not going to work that time. Ashley Royal on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 11. As we hit the 2-minute warning here, Huntington Beach definitely in field goal range, if anything. So I don't think they're too focused on getting a touchdown like that. Any points will do for them. Pitch right side, and I think they did it again, but the defender does make the tackle right on time. It's going to be 3rd and 5 here. Rocket passing this one right left side. Kaiser does make the play, but gets stopped. But Oliver Prince, you did a bad deed right there. That's going to be a face mask inside the 15 they go, and they're going to continue this drive. 1 minute 27 seconds left. As you can see right there, Nick Lockett doesn't need to pass if his running back is doing what he needs to do. Speaking of which, another touchdown there for Action Jackson. Give this man a new contract. 41-7, and we're not even at halftime yet. That's just insane with this offense. That's going to be helping them get into first place if they get this victory, especially with this point spread that we're currently seeing right now, the point differential. But wow, Huntington Beach picking up right where they left off last year, and they're looking like the team to beat just off of this week alone. A few touchdowns and they'll be at 60, and they still have a half to go. It's going to be 1st and 10 Charlotte. They're looking for some sort of momentum on offense. Right now, Huntington Beach has been pressing all the right buttons outside of that one drive. Charlotte scored a touchdown, then passing the left side, caught by Dustin Johnson, just going to take it out of bounds, stop that clock, and it's going to be a gain of 4. See right there, he's doing all he can. 6 catches, 94 yards on the day for Dustin Johnson. Passing this right side, might be a holding penalty. And yes, it is. Dustin Hughes on the move. 2nd and 16 now. That's not good juju there for Charlotte, as there's only 1 more minute left in this first half. And just passing it again. Looking right side. Drops in the bucket for Quintara. But once again, not enough for the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 7. And Huntington Beach is calling timeouts. They want to make sure they get this ball back. Maybe they can get 50. Handoff's going to be DeAndre Henry. No dice there. And Billy Bob Booker Thompson says no. B, 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 T. I've been waiting to say that. It's going to be 4th and 9 here. And Charlotte has to send it back to Huntington Beach. I'd rather punt it away than give them easy access at the 20-yard line to do something. It's going to be Trey Smith past the 30, and they have 48 seconds to do something and 1 timeout. So a big play around 30 or 40 yards, get them close to field goal range here. It's going to be Huntington Beach. Nick Lockett's passing again. Going to be caught by Orange Rhymes right there. 2nd and 8 coming up here for Huntington Beach. Not calling the timeout, so they could just let the clock run, add a little bit to the stat column, and do their thing. I'm not mad at them. 2nd and 8 is going to be pitched in, middle of the field, called by Nickel Wideout. Makes the first man miss inside the 45. They go. They call their final timeout as they have 11 seconds left. And now they have 1 more chance for a big play. Nick Lockett, very efficient with his passing game. They're going to go for the 5 wide. And they're going to try the out route and incomplete. So they're going to have to go for the bomb or just give it to Action Jackson, see what he could do with it. You never know, he could break away from a few tackles, and he's running. 3 wide out set here. Nick Lockett has all of his receivers to the left and throws to the right. And that is going to be the end of quarter number 2. And what has been an offensive showcase here for Action Jackson and the gang. As you can see, both quarterbacks have been fairly efficient. 11 for 17 on this side, 13 for 21 on this side. The run game hasn't really been prevalent on the Charlotte side, but we're going to check into the stats here. You see right there, he's already over 257 yards rushing on one game, 17 yards, and he's had a solid amount of big gains going for him this game. And we have everything all set up for him. Actually, it's crazy how good he is in such a little time. But when you do your thing, when you put in the work, you could be having games like this too. But all of this is going to chill out when all of our players get updated and all that good stuff, and we bring some more people from the CSFA. We'll see how strong he is when we get a little stronger in the defensive end. But it's all good. We're going to keep it moving. DeAndre Henry, you see right there, 8 for 22. He's trying his best, but not quite there yet on the defensive side of things. 6 for 94 on the day for Dustin Johnson. Deli Bird doing his thing with 1 for 8. Action Jackson 3 for 45. So he's doing on the rushing side, he's doing on the receiving side, just crazy. Giovanni Walker with 3 for 37. Nickel wide up with 2 for 30. Sassafras had a touchdown in the books. He has a sack. He has, I think he has a fumble recovery. Yeah, has a fumble recovery too. He's not showing up here, but he's doing everything he can. He's trying to stamp his name into the cornerback of the year, defensive player of the year, doing his thug thizzle. Let's see. Koala has 6 tackles. Dexter Jackson has 1 tackle so far in the day, but he also forced a fumble. BBBT with 5 tackles and a tackle for loss. Zach Holdorf with 5 tackles. Oliver Prince with 7. Ashley Royal with 3. Justin Johnson with 3 as well. Going into the team stats, pretty even all around in regards to the total plays, but you can just go to the total yards, and that tells you the whole story. 436 yards and a half. Now, if you look at reference to the last game, Tacoma had 600-something yards in the whole game. So, there you go. That's all I really need to say about that. I'm going to go ahead and hit the start second half button. We're going to keep this one moving. Charlotte will be getting the ball back to start this half. They have 30 minutes left to make this, at the very least, somewhat of a game. But we'll see how they move on with this one. It's going to be TJ Hendricks doing his thing to start this one off. Deli Bird with the return. Makes the first man miss, but getting past the 15 to the 18-yard line. So now it's going to be up to Charlotte to actually put up some points here when they need it. 2 running back set here. It's going to be Hendricks passing this one. Got a man open on the left side. Dustin Johnson could not catch it in stride. And that could be a little bit of the accuracy issues as well. That does help with getting your running back or your wide receiver to catch as soon as you keep it running in the direction that they're supposed to go. Hendricks looking for a man, looking deep left side, and then complete. It's going to be 3rd and 8 coming up here. Huntington Beach once again put in that position where they could get off of this field defensively. Hendricks passing again, looking left side, caught by Dustin Johnson and tackled immediately. Usually you make that first man miss, but nothing happening on that one. Charlotte has to send it back to Huntington Beach, and they're closing in on 50. A solid drive on this one can do just that. It's going to be down to around the 27-yard line for Smith. It's going to take it past the 35, and that's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Voyagers. The Season 2 champions, the United Bowl champions. Hand off to Jackson, and I think if he got past that first tackle, he'd still be running. But thankfully for Charlotte, Harding was there for the play. A loss of 2. Pass right side is open, and that's a drop. It's going to be 3rd and 12 coming up here. Doc Good on. See right there, defensive back there for Charlotte. Look for a man here. And why do they keep leaving this man open? Look at that man rumble. Another missed tackle. And that's just going to be another touchdown there. You got to make sure you upgrade the tackling stat where plays like that will happen. And that is why you stay strong. You see right there, 255 rushing, 110 receiving. He's doing everything and anything he wants to in this one. The PAT's no good from Felix. Unfortunate there, but 48-7 is the score. Right now, Charlotte has yet to find the answer for this offense, and it's biting them into you-know-what right now. Going to be kicked right to the 1-yard line. Deli Bird's going to take this to the right side, take him to around the 15-yard line. Here comes TJ Hendricks in the game, trying to get some sort of offense moving on this one. You can feel some of the offense and some of the spirit deflating with each big play. Hendricks pitching right side, caught by Dustin Johnson. Another big play there for about 4. Hendricks hitting 150 yards on the day. Going to be passing it again to see if we can go further than that. But as soon as he could think, he gets sacked by David Koala. That's going to make it another 3rd and long situation here for Charlotte. It's been killing them right now. in regards to getting some momentum with these bad plays. 3rd and 12. Pitching as he gets hit. Henry going to get the first down, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be 3rd and 22 from the 1-yard line. And if Huntington Beach could get the safety, that's going to be 50 right on the dot. Can't really ask for a better field position to start that process. And he's going to be by himself in the backfield. They're not going to blitz. They're just going to look for the big play. Toss it deep and intercept it. That's going to be a holding penalty as well. And that's going to get the ball back for Sassafras. Sassafras probably can't have a better game than this. Has a touchdown, has a fumble recovery, has an interception, a grip of tackles to go along with it as well. So Action Jackson's going to take the carry closer to 30. And a field goal or a touchdown is going to give them 50. And they still have another 24 minutes left in this ball game. This is unprecedented right now. It's going to be pitched in the left side and incomplete. Almost hit a cameraman right there. It's going to be 3rd and 7. And up again. Action Jackson cannot find the hole. And Charlotte does make the stop when they need it. That was a nice tackle by Bennett. It's going to be 4th and 6. 47-yard kick here for Felix. See if he can knock it through. Kick is up, and he does get 50 there for Huntington Beach. Still got another 8 minutes and 32 seconds in the 3rd quarter. So you can already imagine how this can go. Dutch Long Champ sends this one away. 9 points away from the 60 burger. Delibird is going to take this one, makes the first man miss, and gets smacked right before he gets to the 20. And that's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here for Charlotte. Every single set of points that Huntington Beach finds a way to get, just going to make it worse for them overall. They're going to send the blitz. It doesn't get home and almost gets picked off. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here. Charlotte, once again, not getting real good success on 1st down, and that's been biting them right there. TJ Hendricks been around 150 yards for the past 2 drives or so. Hendricks passing again, and that was almost picked off again. Sassafras is just locking that guy up right there, whoever he's guarded. 17 for 29 on the day. They're going to try another pass. Looks like another penalty. Incomplete. And once again, a holding penalty there on Brian O'Donnell. It's going to be 4th and 10 coming up here for Charlotte. And they're going to have to send this one back to Huntington Beach. And no time has really been burnt off the clock on that drive with the incompletions. That's going to be real tough here for Charlotte to even think of a comeback, let alone actually execute it. Trey Smith with the return past the 40. And that's going to be another solid set of field position here for Huntington Beach. Probably about as well of a ran game plan as you can ask for. Huntington Beach is just letting their talent shine. There's going to be another handoff. Action Jackson breaks away from about 2 different tacklers. And luckily for them, that 3rd one was able to hit because he would have still been running, definitely. You see right there, closing in on 300 yards rushing. Closing in on 400 yards total. Fumbles the football. Recovered by Zach Holdorf. That's exactly what they need right there to help them get some points onto the board. He's going to get some more points on the board. 1st and 10 at the 42. Handoff. DeAndre Henry going to fall forward for about 5 on the play. Charlotte looking to get onto the board in regards to points. Only had that touchdown when it was, at that point, somewhat close. They were still down by 3 touchdowns then, but you got to make sure you make plays like that if you want to come back. That's incomplete pass across the middle. 3rd and 5 here. Hendricks looking, passing left side, incomplete once again. And at this point, I'd probably go for it, but I don't think they will at this point. It's going to be another punt here, perhaps another pin. And I think the last thing they want is a pin, because if they let Action Jackson go for 99 yards, that would have been crazy. But no dice there for Charlotte's punter there. It's going to be 1st and 10 Looking for some more points is Huntington Beach. It's looking like they're going on easy mode right now. He's going to be faking the handoff. Going to try the deep right side. It's wide open. Giovanni Walker makes the first man miss, and that boy gone. Touchdown, Huntington Beach. And that's another one there, and they inch close to 60 just like that, and we haven't left the third quarter. Touchdown champs. Another extra point there is good. 58-7. What has been probably one of our bigger games we've seen so far in regards to user to user. We've seen games like this before against what's the word I'm looking for? Oklahoma City back in season 1 and season 2, but they have not been this crazy before against user to user in quite some time. Actually, I believe we've seen 1 or 2 against St. Louis last season, but all these penalties here, Dustin Hughes with a game that he'd probably forget. I'm sure he had about 3 penalties up to this point. 1st and 15 here for Charlotte. And the last thing they want to do is give up more points, but if they want to keep points off the board, first thing they got to do is keep their offense on the field. And that's a good start there right at the first down marker. That's going to move the chains on one play, so that's a solid job right there by the Charlotte offense, but they need to keep this going. Hendricks looking, passing in the middle of the field, caught by Ruiz close to midfield, and that's going to be another first down there for Charlotte. Keeping it moving. It's a good start. Hendricks going to send the blitz, doesn't get home, but it does get to Johnson close to the first down marker, dragged down after a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 coming up. Got some good games coming up next week as well. Go over that in just a little bit. It's going to be 3rd and 3 coming up, and they're going to need this conversion. They want to keep this clock moving. And, well, not necessarily the clock moving, but they want to keep this drive moving in the right direction. They're going to send the blitz again, doesn't get home. And it's going to be picked off by Sassafras again, getting dragged down. And he's going to get pulled down at around the 37-yard line. And, wow, what a game for Sassafras doing his thug thizzle. Handoff again to Action Jackson. Gain of around 5. Give him another 15 on top of it thanks to the face mask penalty. 1st and 10 coming up here for Huntington Beach. Wow. McLockett passing it again, looking left side, caught by Orange Rhymes, down to the 30-yard line, and once again, they're in field goal range here. Field goal will give them 61, but they're not even at the end of the third. Another handoff here. Jackson does not get around the corner like he wanted to, but it's a gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6. McLockett passes again. Left side. Giovanni Walker does make the play, but it's going to be 3rd and 4 here. And off again, Jackson around the corner, and he does get the first down. This drive shall continue if Huntington Beach has something to say about it. And I think that's going to be the end of the third quarter. And I'm sure Charlotte and Charlotte fans are thanking the Lord that it's finally over in regards to the third quarter. But unfortunate for them, they still have another 15 minutes left in this one to contend with. Huntington Beach doesn't look like they're leaving their finger off the trigger for anything. It's going to be Action Jackson, another carry, just making this look too easy. Inside the 5 he goes. It just seems like every time he gets the ball, he's popping it off for more than 10 yards. Well over 10 yards of carry. Nick Lockett passing left side and incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and goal here. 15 for 24 on the day for Nick Lockett, looking for touchdown number 5. The blitz gets through and Nick Lockett gets sacked. There goes McKnight with another play on defense, 3rd and goal. Clock continues to run. See right there, over 4 minutes left. Along with the accelerated clock there, pass left side. Can he get the catch? No, we cannot. And that's going to be 4th and goal here. Huntington Beach on the right hash, looking to make it 61-7. The field goal here from Deshaun Champs could do it. Does just that right down the middle. Can't do it any better than that. 61-7 is the score at the current moment here for Huntington Beach. And it's kind of hard for me to think that Charlotte will score those amount of points to actually come close to tying. So I think we could pretty much call this a ball game in most cases. That'll be probably the most horrific collapses in football history if Huntington Beach was to find a way to drop this game down, being up by this amount of points. That would be just insane. I don't even want to think of the math right now. Kind of recording kind of late, but it's all good. It's going to be 2nd and 10. After that play, Charlotte once again trying that pass game across the middle, but Huntington Beach has been on target with their defense. Tommy Hendricks again looking left side. Is going to be caught by Dustin Johnson. That's a solid start as they have a final 13 minutes to work with in this ball game. 11 catches, 119 yards there for Dustin. Looking for another play here is Hendricks. Left side, cut by Dustin Johnson again. 1st down play once again. And it's crazy because even with the amount of catches that he's had, it really hasn't put too much of a dent in Huntington Beach's chances of losing this ball game. Quick pitch left side, no one home. And that's a face mask penalty by Koala, so I'll make it a 2nd and 1 at the very least. Keeping the ball moving forward as they get into Huntington Beach territory with that penalty. Hand off, and DeAndre Henry smacked by Koala. He made that penalty. He said he wants to make up for it with that play behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6 here. No run game to show for it on this particular drive. It's been Dustin Johnson all day and is almost picked off. And I think that was sassafras once again. Hendricks is not playing games. I'm not playing games with those passes. He's trying to get his team down the field, but not quite able to get it done. The final 10 minutes, 30 seconds in this ball game, but Huntington Beach will start at the 20. Now Huntington Beach is trying to move towards the 70-point range. And they have 10 minutes to do so. They're going to keep the ball on the ground, but Jackson is smacked in the backfield. There goes Oliver Prince on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 11. See right there, 10 tackles on the day for Oliver Prince, doing all he can. Lockett passing it again. Hit as he throws. Not quite getting it to the mark right there. Surprised they're going to the pass game. I was going to expect to see the run here on out, but once again, not the people that's making the strategies here. Just going to be the guy that is working on the commentary. Pass left side, caught by Nick wide up, and he's not going to quite get the 1st down. And that's going to be 4th and 3. Charlotte does make the stop they need. Charlotte wants to at least get the double digits in this one, if possible. Try to work in that point differential as best they can. It's going to be Rendor missing up that punt. So that's definitely not going to help Charlotte's case. It's going to be 1st and 10. And since we are under real games and everything, a game like this for Charlotte could come to bite them later on in the set. As you see, it's a pretty big deficit here. And if a team is tied with them and they don't have the proper point differential to match, this could spell doom for them. So you never want to go into a game like this early. Nice play there to King Merciless, one of their newer rookies. Joining the fold, the former CHP Bloodhound. It's going to be Hendricks passing this one. Looking left side. Going to be incomplete. Going to be 2nd and 10 as we got 7:20 left in this ball game. Clock looking good. Around 50 minutes at the current moment. Total run time. Pass right side. There goes Dustin Johnson with another dot. Well, another dot receive. Taking that inside the 35. Looking for some points here. Charlotte going to take this one. Hendricks passing the left side. Caught by Baker. Cannot do anything with it. A gain of 2 on the play. They are in field goal range, so as long as they don't turn the ball over, they could get some points in theory. So I'll be Hendricks again. Pass left side, drops it in the bucket to Guitarra. That was a nice play. Inside the 20, they go down to the 15. They're going to no huddle, which they should have been doing probably a quarter ago. It's going to be Hendricks again, looking left side and a little bit behind the receiver. And if you've seen ahead of where the receiver was, he pretty much had a touchdown in the bag, but the pass was no good. TJH crossing 300 yards pretty soon, I suppose, but not if they go with plays like that. 3rd and 11. Keeping the clock running. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the 4th. A lot of pressure up front, caught by Johnson, but not going anywhere with it. See if they go for it. No, they're going to take the field goal to at least make it a 51-point game. And they're going to do just that. They do get on the board for the 2nd time today, and they do hit double digits. So, solid job by, I'll say that at least solid job by all the teams so far this year. They've all the user teams have had double digits. So, good to see there. Down to the 3-yard line is Joseph. Look to see if he can try to get his team to 70, but not on the return is what he'll do. 51 minutes, 50 seconds on the run time for the video. Solid job. 1st and 10 here. Action Jackson once again with another carry. Charlotte pretty content with sending the house to make sure that he doesn't get away. It's going to be 2nd and 3 here. Don't think Charlotte should be calling any timeouts up to this point. Just let the clock run. It's going to be a pitch, hit as he throws, and not quite accurate enough. Solid defense there by Charlotte. It's going to be 3rd and 3 here. Got to expect the run on 3rd down, especially this close. You can't trust Action Jackson to get these yards. I don't know what you could do, but hey, Elliott says, I'm sick of you running all up over us, man. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. I don't want to see it no more. That's what he said. And that's going to be Charlotte taking that ball back with the final 2 minutes in this ball game. It's going to be Crystal Render taking that one to around the 25, 27-yard line or so. And they're going to keep this ball moving. They have the ball, all 3 timeouts. And they're more or less going to keep it in that no-huddle offense there. Hendricks passing the deep middle of the field and complete. And it looked like the pass was just a tad late where he needed to go with it. But 2nd and 10 nonetheless. Keeping it going. Hendricks passing it right side over the head of the receiver. 2-minute warning is here. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Final minutes here. Going to be a 4 wideout set. TJ Hendricks passing it again. Looking deep left side. And that's going to be picked off again. Sassafras gets the hat trick on the day. 3 interceptions. And a defensive touchdown. And a fumble recovery. And a grip of tackles. How do you do, sir? Action Jackson with the carry. And that should be as about as perfect of a game as you can ask for in regards to Huntington Beach getting it done. Their premier cornerback doing his thing and pretty much stamping his case to actually get that extra, what's the name looking for, that award coming at the end of the season. That's going to help his cause. It's going to be 1st and 10 after that play. Charlotte calling timeouts to try to hold them. But I think a 1st down will kill it. A gain of around 6. It's going to be another timeout. And it's the last 1 minute, 90 seconds left in this ball game. Pretty sure they're going to run the ball again. If they don't get the 1st down, let the clock run and try it again. There's going to be Action Jackson. He does get stopped. There goes Ashley Royal with another tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 4 here. You see right there, well over 10 yards of carry. Got well over, how do you do? Well over 20 yards a catch and 5 touchdowns. I don't know what you could do. I hope you have him on your fantasy team because he's been putting in a lot of work all game long, and it looks like Huntington Beach is in play for another set of points. As if it can't get any worse for Charlotte, they're going to try the field goal here, make it 64-10. What is a big victory here for Huntington Beach, a big loss here for Charlotte. 54-point deficit there for Charlotte. So they're going to be starting in the negatives pretty bad to start the season. But still plenty of games left in this season. Still young, so can't just be mad about this one particular game. Just got to keep on grinding, learn some more, watch some more film, and then try some different playbooks. That's why I'm going to let my man Gus Cerrone know. He's the new GM for Charlotte. Going up against quite possibly the best team in the USFA is not the greatest of roles to get, but that is part of the process. You know, you got to take your lumps sometimes, and don't be mad at yourself. There's still plenty of games left. But outside of that, 64-10 is the final for this game. See right there, TJ Hendricks. Pretty efficient day. I'm not even going to front you. Outside of the interceptions, pretty good day for TJH. Nick Lockett, once again, didn't have to pass much, but when he did, it was effective. 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. You can't be mad at that. Running game for Charlotte, nearly pretty much non-existent. 2.3 yards a carry by Henry. Action Jackson, like 9.5 yards a carry. That's almost a first down. Like, what else can you really do? What else can you really do? Trust me, it's crazy out here. Dustin Johnson with the great game. 14 catches, 159 yards. 1 drop here. Delibird had 4 drops. Not really that effective in the pass game. But Baker did have that touchdown. Their sole touchdown. Giovanni Walker, Action Jackson, and Nickel Wide Up all had big games. We're going to see Joseph in a little bit as well. You see right there, I'm just going to look at him real quick. 9 tackles, 1 sack, 3 interceptions, 1 touchdown, 2 pass deflections, and a fumble recovery. You really can't ask for a better game than that, honestly. David Koala with 11 tackles and a sack, 3 tackles for loss, and a pass deflection. Dexter Jackson ended the day with 6 with the pass deflection, and he forced a fumble. Billy Bob Booker Thompson at 7 with the tackle for loss, the deflected pass. On the other side, Oliver Prince had 10 tackles. Ashley Roy had 8. Zach Holdorf had 5. And that's all the users here. Let's check into the team stats here. Pretty even, leaning towards Charlotte, but they did have like the last bit of drives and stuff like that. Huntington Beach didn't need that many plays because they were just hitting big plays all around. 654 total. So they kind of slowed down a little bit. They did start with around 430, I think, at the end of the first half, but ended around the same area as Tacoma. So solid job on them. See right there, 300 yards rushing, 300 yards passing. What else can you really say about that? They're just too good. Going into the player stats, we already talked about the passing game, but 57% for Nick Lockett, 55% for Hendricks. Going into the rushing side, Action Jackson once again, 314 rushing. On the other side, pretty low here, DeAndre Henry. Go ahead and receiving. Going to check here real quick for Joseph. He only had 1 catch and those 4 touchdowns. So can't be too mad at that, even though he had a few targets. No drops still. I think it was just overthrown on that side. So not much you could do about that, but solid game all around. Nickel Wide Up had 3 for 39. Austin Orange Rhymes, he won the bots. 2 for 16. 4 for 110 for Action Jackson. So just doing it all over the field. Giovanni Walker was the main guy, though. By the looks of it, 5 catches, 119, 1 touchdown. Good job there. Frederick Kaiser had 1 reception but went nowhere with it. I believe there was a penalty on it that kind of erased it. Got to make sure we get that checked up for 2022. Let's see. So go ahead and defense. We already talked about a majority of them. Jimmy Johnson had 6 tackles. Trey Smith had 6 tackles, doing their thing. Don Fletcher had 2 tackles. I think I just missed up. Let me see. Yeah, Don Fletcher had 2 tackles. Dexter Jackson. We'll go ahead and get back to it. Let's get back to it. Don't think there's any other users here. Going to the other side. Let me just double check. Ashley Ward had 8. Already talked about that. Justin Johnson, Zach Holder had 5. Dash Slay, haven't heard his name too much there, but 3 tackles and a pass deflection. Former EAU Blue Lobster right there. You love to see it. Let's see if there's anyone else. Crystal Render had 2, and I think that's all the users. No, we have Doc Goodon. Also, I believe he was with CHP. He had 1 tackle as well. So, outside of that, I think that's about it for week number 1. I think it was a pretty successful one. Good having the 15-minute quarters as well. And like I said before, it's going to tighten up a little bit more in regards to plays. I think I'm going to get the run. Actually, I'm going to do a little bit of adjustment. Just going to bump up the play clock a little bit and slow down the game just a tad. Probably just around 80. I have it set for 85.5, but I might drop it to 80 so I give it a little bit more time to breathe, take some of these plays off. So, make sure that you're all good to go. Make sure it's around like 120 to 125 plays a game. So, I think that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I'll go ahead and see you on the next day for week number 2. So, all the users, all the GMs, make sure you prep for that. I'm going to prep for week number 2, USFA for tomorrow. And then I'm going to go ahead and prep for CSFA week number 1. I'm going to try to get that out for you Saturday, if not Sunday. I'll see if I can get it Sunday. I'll let you know. I got some stuff to do on my side, but if I won't be able to get it up, it's work with me. I'm gonna work with you. That's really about it, though. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up on this one. It's been a pleasure getting back on the gameplay for you. And until then, it's your boy Stacks. We're back, baby. USFA football is here. Make sure you show some love, and I'll go ahead and see you for week number 2. See you then.